All you guys must be pretty confused now. Pretty confused as to what happened on the last CPB, and pretty confused as to why I'm holding this title right here. This is in fact not the SWA Women's Championship. It's in fact the YTCW Women's Championship. If you guys didn't know, I'm about to break some bad news to you guys. We're actually all in a couple feds. Hopefully I didn't shatter anybody's perception. Yeah, we're all in a couple of call feds. We do different stuff in different feds. But YTCW was always my first call fed I was ever in. Back when David ran things. In fact, D and I were the reason why the women's division probably still existed up to this point. But now Travis was in charge. And granted, all of us were very excited when Travis was in charge. We were all excited because we were going to get to do different stuff, different plans, different things. But it's one thing to work for David to the point where we would get very frustrated with how he did things, with how he ran things, because David sometimes can go a my way or the highway kind of thing. So we were excited when Travis was going to take over because things were going to be different. But the one thing with David was, even though he had this my way or the highway thing, he never talked shit about you in a video. Granted, he would send people off in a fuck you kind of way, but most of the time they started it. Most of the time. There was very few times, in fact there was never a time, where David would talk shit about me in a video. And that's where he and Travis differ. That's what makes me want to work for David more than I want to work for Travis. Because granted, the last time this happened, Travis didn't do it to me, though he did do it to me a time before, but he didn't do it to me this time. He did to Deidre, and he did to Morris. And granted, a lot of people say I'm overreacting and that I am taking this way out of proportion and way more seriously than either Dee or Paul. Now, I'm sure a lot of you people want to ask me, why am I taking it so seriously? Why am I blowing it out of proportion? I don't think I am blowing it out of proportion. One, for anyone that knows anything about me, I defend my friends no matter what. You can tell Travis that. Ask him about Doom Guy. But the other thing is, and this is strictly for just me, granted he didn't talk about me this time, but why the hell shouldn't I think that he would talk about me another time? Just because some of his other friends dared him to do it. Just because some of his other friends egged him on to do it. I've done so much for that kid. Granted, I'm not going to talk a lot about them in this promo, but I've done so much for that kid. And I love YTCW because I'm sick of being treated like a second-class friend when I've done more for him than any of those other guys have. And you know, quitting YTCW, it's not that big a deal. It's just Call. But it's not just Call. It's not just Call, mostly because I didn't want to be associated with him. That's why I quit YTCW. Not to ruin storylines, granted, that was an added perk. Not to ruin storylines, not to fuck with anything, though I wanted to. But really, I just did not want to be associated with somebody that I could hardly trust. How do I know that I'm not going to get up the next morning with shit talked about me? Because he didn't have the guts to talk to them about it on Skype. Call them on the phone. He has their cell phone numbers. Actually, he doesn't have Paul's. He could have at least talked about him on Skype, sent him a Facebook message, anything. So, you know, I left YTCW for a number of reasons, but really, I just don't want to associate with Travis. So, you know what? To hell with YTCW, to hell with this title, and to hell with you, Travis. You can go fuck yourself.
So that was Chris's promo from earlier today. Now,
true woman, telling them how it is here in the YTCW Revolution.
Here's Wrestle Bunny. It's going to be in a triple threat match.
Oh,
Rotisserie Jamie and Chris Kennedy.
slut.
I don't know why they're allowing Chris Kennedy to wrestle after that crap.
Because she can.
Jamie should be accompanied by Chick Kid.
Let me tell you this, SWA do not want to make the same mistake and take Kristen Kennedy off air.
Well, here's
Like
Jamie.
YTCW.
She's walking to the ring.
And I'll show you why right now.
What the hell? What the hell? Dear Kristen, what the fuck? They just beat up on Rotisserie Jamie and Chick Kick right before the match. This is bullshit.
And you're saying it like we all should be shocked. Come on, guys. I told you this is happening.
We have one more match after this. It's the main event. It's Healy versus
Oh,
Healy.
well, shut your mouth. We don't want to hear about that yet. Because here comes Kristen Kennedy with Deidre, the wonderful Deidre. And here they come to the ring. And do you know what? Who's this? Wrestle Bunny? She's going to get her ass kicked.
You know, we've got a main event. We got Mutant Pia's Power for a shot at the SWA title.
Boring.
I mean, come on. Are you going to pull something there?
Lame.
You're an asshole. Anyway, Chris Kennedy, she was a bitch at one time, but now she's a mega bitch.
Do not talk about her like that. The only person who can call her a bitch is I, and that is your Lord and Master. And I earned that right.
Anyway,
Oh, and here we go. Kristen takes Bunny down. Let's... Stephen, shut up, please. We don't want to hear you, because Kristen is going to tear Wrestle Bunny a new arsehole. Come on, girl. DDT takes her down.
you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is disgusting behavior. There's the bulldog.
Until your owner comes out here and faces me like a man,
Oh,
this carry on, buddy.
with a drop kick to the face. Wait a minute.
Come on, Kristen.
Wrestle Bunny and nice takedown from Wrestle
That
Bunny.
was a fluke. That was lucky. Go on,
Oh,
Kristen.
she hit
Take
the
it.
referee. What is she doing here?
The
No,
referee stood in front of her. She did
No.
nothing.
no, she's got the chair. What the fuck?
The chair went into her hand. She is completely innocent in this.
Oh, the referee did not see it. He did not see it. What the fuck? This is disgusting.
Hopefully she broke her neck. Come on, Kristen.
Oh my God, Wrestle Bunny is hurt.
Right here. 1,
1,
2.
2. Oh, come on. Come on. That was not a match.
That was a match. That was the match of the night so far. Kristen Kennedy is your winner. Beating that, I don't know.
This is
You know what? Beating that loser, Wrestle Bunny out. Kristen Kennedy proving why the YTCW Revolution is the best.
You know, I can't stand this. We've had 2 matches ruined because of you.
Shut your mouth. We don't want to talk about that. We want to see the true women here in the YTCW Revolution celebrate their hard-fought victory. Kristen Kennedy getting the pin fair and square.
You're an
What a
ass.
match.
This is disgusting. I can't believe that Dee, who was a world-class athlete, joined your club.
You need to go back into your history, buddy, and find out who Deidre really is.
Anyways, and wait a minute! Capence Mabula and Ada Fox chasing
Whoa!
him! They're chasing him out of the ring! Go Ada! Go Capenge! Chase them out!
This is unfair. Kristen was just in a hard-fought match, and just like before, you are condoning people coming in and trying to take a cheap shot. You hypocrite.
Oh, shut up! Anyways, we'll be right back with the main event.